So you played Animal Crossing, the Pocket Camp. I started playing this a little bit, which is a little addicting.
Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is actually very close to the actual like Animal Crossing games.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of the mobile. It doesn't really kick in until you're like I would say about 4 or 5 hours in.
Okay.
But you definitely hit a wall where this is where they're expecting you to pay the money. For the first couple of hours though, it's a crossover between a collectathon and endless fetch quests.
Yeah.
Because you're running around, there's like 5 or 6 different areas, and you're going to these different areas and picking up, coconuts and apples and pears and fish and shells.
Don't they go bad as well? Does the fruit go bad? Because I saw a timer on that. Okay, never mind.
No. The timer is for
refreshing
when it refreshes and when there's new fruit on the tree.
Okay.
But so basically what you're doing is you're running around trying to collect these things, and then you use those things to do favors for the various animals that are around, and then they give you what you actually need to construct things for your camp, which once you get enough, you get a blue desk and a table and a chair and a trampoline and a bookshelf and everything, and then they're like, oh, well, I think I'll come check out your camp now. And those quests give you the materials that you can then use to do the other things. Okay. But the thing is, by the time you've gotten about 8 or 9 animal friends, you reach a point where you're going to have to either come back every 3 hours and repeat the same quests.
Gotcha.
Probably about 4 times in order to get the main one that I run into is steel. I'm running low on steel, and you need 30 steel to do the last item that they need.
Gotcha.
So you're building up wood, cotton, and then steel is the big one, and then you're working on cute essence and natural essence and cool essence. And honestly, if you can get a bottle that contains the essence of cool, you should be set for life.
You should be, but would it be a Tobey Maguire situation?
No, because we've discussed this. That's not.
That's what.
No,
Peter thought was cool.
That's what Peter thought was cool, and as everybody realized, he was mistaken.
Yes,
and so this does have elements of fun. You can go in every couple hours, check it out. But if you're really wanting to advance, you're really wanting to get to the end game. Mm-hmm. I can't definitively say that I've gotten to the point where I'm at the end game, but there's definitely a wall that you hit about 6 or 7 hours in where they expect you to pay, to get extra requests, mm-hmm. extra things, and they'll give you enough so that it seems like these things are common.
Yeah.
But there's a cutoff. So mm-hmm. like you'll get I think they're called leaf tickets. Is like one of the big things that they want to give, and they'll give you like 200 at the beginning.
Yeah.
But then you have to spend like 30 to upgrade your inventory, and then 50 to go to this place, and then the next time you want to go there, it's 100.
Gotcha.
And so like it ramps up to a degree that it's just not fun. But if you want to download a free game and spend a couple of hours and check it out and be like, oh look, everything is cute. That's fun. And there is another benefit to this game. Tom Nook is nowhere to be seen. You don't have to deal with that, jerkwad who's always trying to put you in debt.
Yeah.
So they do implement the debt system.
Okay.
And that is when you're customizing your camper. Mm-hmm. My issue with that is they added a second floor to my camper. My camper looks no different. I don't know how they put a second floor on my camper, and my camper looks exactly the same as it did before. And then they expand,
Sims figured this out.
And then I paid that off, and
yeah.
and they were like, okay, we can make it bigger too. And I did that, and my camper continues to look no different from the outside. So there are some physics and geometry issues with this game. Yeah. But, I mean, if you're playing an Animal Crossing game, that's probably not your biggest concern.
The cuteness is all that matters.
Right. And so like I said, it's a fun, cute game for a little while. But once you reach a certain point, it's going to hit you with microtransactions. You're going to need to do that part. There's not really a way to integrate with friends. Because you and I have a connection via the Nintendo system, but I'm not actually able to, like, even if I find you, the only thing I can do is give you kudos once a day, and that,
so you can't trade or anything.
I mean,
if you
maybe could if I like set up something to sell cheap, and you immediately visited my campsite, but it would be, it's not designed to allow you to help each other. So the only thing that you're really designed to do is help the animals, and like I said, there's a cap on that.
Yeah.
So I would go ahead and tell you to pass up on this, or jump in for a couple of hours, and then once you reach a point where they're saying, "Give us all your money," then
delete.
You can jump out. So that is the TWIOCH review of Animal Crossing Pocket Camp.
Yeah.
And let us know what you think in the comments, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching This Week in Our Collective Heads. Subscribe over here and click the bell, and that way you'll know about any new videos that we put up, because we put up a lot of gameplay, a lot of stories from games and stuff like that, and gameplay is down here.
Yeah, and you got more editorials and news stuff down here. Check it out.